Hi guys, welcome back to the next part of Tales of Iron. Here we are, still trying to chip away at the DLC trophies. We have Bright Fir Forest and the last boss of Arena Mode, Grub Buster. This guy has given me some issues, but went to work, now I'm off, and I feel like I might have. Okay. I have not done anything that I said I thought maybe I need to still get my rhythm. Okay. Maybe quicker on that. After that second hit, it's not doing what I need it to. Oh, I didn't wait. Oh. Alright, we'll just block this. Heal the last bit that we need to. Oh, he's cooked. Oh, he's so cooked. Frog Buster suit would be crazy. Oh, defeat the Grub Buster. Let's go! Oh, I have the Grub Buster armor now. That's pretty cool. Why does it not give grub resistance? This looks terrible. I think I had light armor. I don't remember. I think I was rocking this. This better have grub resistance. I don't even get one. Oh, I do. And it's grubbed. It's grubbed out. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool loot we got. Alright, well. Now, off to Fir Forest. See, I thought that, you know, if I took a break, That's all I might need. Sure enough, it was. Just need to take a little break, and then that was all good. So now we'll go through this area, and that will be the last of that. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll start our next playthrough for Bloody Whiskers difficulty. I went through here, then I had to jump across because I didn't have the key yet. Yeah, they were having their party. That was pretty much it.
Zazu, embarrassed, explained the reason they asked the brave young king here was to plead for his help. The Squirrel Elder and a priest of the Bright Fur journeyed to the abandoned Glimmer Mines to harvest bright moss.
Hold up. As nice as this audio is, we gotta turn that down a little bit.
Had not returned.
Okay, this way. Okay, we'll go this way then. See what's up.
With the golden light of the camp behind him, Reggie headed back out into the gloom in search of the mines. Signs were not promising. Outside the Glimmer Mines were vicious beetles. What had driven them from their cave home? The squirrel folk were in more danger than they knew.
What? There's a double attack? Alright, let's drink up. And just mushrooms growing out of houses. It's kind of crazy. What's over here? I need a key for that. I guess I can't go down yet either, so. Go left. Hey, I'm always down for new gear.
The Squirrel Elder's walking cane lying abandoned. If he didn't have it, Reggie wondered, how did he carry himself from this place?
Okay, this is actually absurd. Yep. How many beetles are there? This is insane. take the guy out. I can't loot him for anything? Weak. Well, I'm going back up to get more heals. I know, I think Bloody Whiskers will be a fairly big challenge, but I am hoping that I can get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Hopefully this weekend. Doubt it, but hey, maybe. I don't know, some of those bosses were giving me a lot of trouble, and I was barely beating them.
The Glimmer Mines glowed with a blue light unlike anything Reggie had ever seen. Reggie wondered what the moles would make of this place. The Squirrel Elder's lifeless body lay on the floor, the priest at his side. Before Reggie could approach, he found out why they were trapped here. This was the nest of the Beetle Queen.
Oh, this is just a projectile. Kept parrying like it would mean anything. Yeah. Too early. Okay, well that's not fair. Alright, let's take him out. Beetle Queen is down.
With the Beetle Queen in her glimmering grave, Reggie approached the still body of the Squirrel Elder.
Oh, he's alive? Oh, he's taking a nap.
Rose with a yelp. He'd been entranced from the ritual smoking of extra potent bright moss. Unaware, he almost became the Beetle Queen's snack. Thanking Reggie for the rescue, they headed back to begin the festival.
Okay. She was just taking a nap. Thought he got. What are the chances there's gonna be like a boss fight or something? I doubt it. But the game's actually not that long. I mean, you got like 2 bosses per area. I don't think it would take me more than like a week to get through Bloody Whiskers. I don't think. Maybe, but I doubt it. But maybe.
This market stall sells all sorts of quality goods. A few coins spent here would spruce up the Crimson Keep nicely. With the Squirrel Elder back at the Bright Fir, with a tankard of bright sap in his paw, the festival of Leaf's Fall could finally begin. No sooner had the Elder raised his cup into the air to begin his opening speech, came the clattering of wood and smashing of glass. To everyone's horror, a drunken squirrel had knocked over the table with the bright sap.
No.
The festival of Leaf's Fall could not continue without the rare and sacred drink. The Squirrel Elder turned to Reggie, asking if the brave young king would again save their festival and venture into the shrine of the tapped root to collect more bright sap.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care. Oh, do I go down here? Oh, wait, no. It's all busted up. Oh, they want me to go from that side? Oh, okay. So there's probably only like 3 parts of this DLC, like 3 bosses. Probably this one, we're probably gonna have one down here right before the sap, and then the final one to the right after. Now, this is the key. Yeah, okay.
In the maze of bright fir roots, the spores were so thick Reggie had to wear his gas mask. Was this infestation the reason the bright firs were dying?
Oh. Take them out. I have no idea what to make with my armor. It's not like I can upgrade anything. What we get? What we get? Super cool loot. Cool, cool. I like it. Why are there always dead rats? Why would a dead rat be all the way out here?
The shrine of the tapped root
No.
stood before him, but the root looked damaged. Before Reggie could wonder what had done this, he got his answer. A root worm, bloated and enraged by bright sap.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was like, I'm taking that hit. Nothing I could have really done about it. Oh man, that's actually so unfortunate. Oh, what? Oh. Didn't realize I was getting bodied so hard. Ooh, that was a quick draw moment.
Root worms had been banished from these parts
What?
for generations.
Bro, what are you doing
Reggie
here?
had a feeling its presence meant something was rotten in the state of bright fir. To Reggie's dismay, the tap was broken. Reggie did not look forward to returning to the Squirrel Elder with no sacred sap and news of root worms.
He'll be fine. He's not gonna be too mad. I'll go right. Maybe there's something really cool. This game does make me want to play Hollow Knight. Even though I know Hollow Knight's Platinum is like insane. It does make me want to at least look into it. Which I probably will. At some point. I own it. I think it was like a free PS Plus game or given to me some way, some shape.
Though shocked at the news, the Squirrel Elder had an idea. The tap was one of several made in the basement woodsmith workshop of Castle Dre. Perhaps Reggie could look there.
Frog ear. Oh, that's why I'm taking so much damage. I got the mole fit on. I'll put this on. Cause I know the next boss is a frog boss, so might as well. Is this wrong? No, the other one. This way to the right. So we'll go there, and this will probably be the final part.
Castle Dre. Reggie's whiskers twitched at the familiar stench on the breeze. He refused to believe it. After all he'd done to be rid of them, it could not be. The frog scourge had returned, a pestilence on the sacred forest that could not be allowed to spread.
Are these like babies or something? What are these? They're really like inbreeding, so now they got like really small ones.
Slapping of webbed feet from the basement. More pond filth waited below, and would soon feel his blade.
Man, the racism. To be
The
fair.
frog squatter was none other than General Hack-Hack, no better than a common thief looting supplies. The only thing he'd be taking today was his last breath.
Brother. You guys crazy. Yeah, I'm cooked. Oh, I tried getting out of range. Oh, he beat me to that. Oh, well, that's just plain unfair. Okay, not quick enough. Okay. How does he teleport so quick? Well, so much for that.
The frog squatter was none other than General Hack-Hack, no better than a common thief looting supplies. The only thing he'd be taking today
Yeah.
was his last breath.
Okay. Brother. That was probably fun. Brother, that combo is just so bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do to that combo. I mean, if he does that in my face, and he just teleports to where I am, or teleports right above me to where I am, it's like, brother, what do you want me to do? Gotta take this guy out, though.
The frog squatter was none other than General Hack.
Like, look at that.
No better than a common thief looting supplies. The only thing he'd be taking today was his last breath.
Alright. Brother, please stop doing that. Stupid attack. Okay. Check him out.
With the satisfaction of the Frog General dead at his paws, Reggie found the replacement tap. The squirrels would have their sacred sap.
So now the only other place to go is that way. So 4 bosses. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Reggie was surprised to find a mole in Brightfur Forest. The mole was embarrassed. He got lost going from Station C-19 to Station 24-7. Reggie sympathized. Those tunnels were a tough route. Lost he may have been, but still enterprising. The mole had armor for sale, if the king had the coin.
What?
The mole had heard of this king of rats who traveled the underground, but never believed it was true. Perhaps Reggie knew the tunnels well enough to give him directions.
Man.
The king barely noticed the journey back to the Bright Fur, dwelling as he was on the return of frog spawn to the ratdom. Where there's a general, an army must be close by. Reggie handed over the tap, but wished he could spare the old squirrel the pain of hearing frogs were in Castle Dray. The squirrel elder could not allow the festival to continue, knowing pond scum squatted in their ancestral home. Reggie did not need to be asked. He knew what needed to be done. Reggie could not believe the frogs had returned after all he had done to be rid of them. Pond scum never learn.
So wait, hold on. I need to check something out. Would all those fights have been easier? Or had been? Yeah, would they have been easier if I had just gone through this a little bit and gotten that mole armor? But where did these guys come from? They were not here before.
As Reggie made his way towards the ruins of Castle Dre, the stench of pond scum once again drifted in on the cool breeze. The familiar scent made him wonder why the frogs had suddenly reappeared in the Reddom.
Alright, so it's still light armor. It just gives less mole resistance, better overall resistance. Yeah, that probably would have made it a little bit easier. Maybe just a little. Ruin Castle Dre.
He'd heard tales of the great Castle Dre from his father's whiskers, but it was hard to believe this mushroom-pocked ruin was ever that once proud place. The evil frog spawn had been looting. These frogs believed they could make the central tower a new base, but Reggie would show just how wrong they were.
At least these frog enemies are pretty chill. Oh. Oh. So how is he? He just predicted where I was. Got him. Oh, let's go. Heals. I was like, bro, I see him. I felt because there was like that little rock thing.
The central tower. Whoever was collecting all these supplies would surely be at the top. The young
I got him.
king had thought his lust for revenge was sated, but he would not be satisfied until every frog in his kingdom had croaked their last.
Wild. No poison's kind of rough. Is there poison? Just arrows. We'll go down first. Maybe there's poison down here.
A strange crunch beneath his paws. Reggie looked down to see seeds on the floor. Jars of golden bright fir seeds were all around, enough to plant 100 forests. Reggie wondered if the Squirrel Elder knew they were here.
Get him. Get him. So there's a whole bunch of seeds. Okay. Gonna make a whole forest. That's pretty cool. How could they not know, though? I guess they don't go this way. Why am I looking at pirate gear? Brother. We'll try it without poison. And then if it just doesn't go well, we'll go back and get some.
He wasn't the only one here for vengeance. Shield Maiden Yellowtongue was waiting, screaming the name of her fallen brother, War Chief Greenmort.
Nasty combo. Oh, AoE. Oh man, I don't have time to parry it. Oh. Yeah, well, that was just bad timing. And that was just bad plays. Yeah, I definitely would have that first try with poison. Where's the closest poison, though? I gotta have to walk all the way there. It's a lot of walking. Let's try it one more time.
The only one here for vengeance. Shield Maiden Yellowtongue was waiting.
Yep, not able to get a head off.
War Chief Greenmort.
It's my fault. Putting myself in the corner. Okay, well. Oh. Yep. Go. Yep. I wasn't even close. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do that fight again. I thought I was out to heals. I didn't even see that I had some. Second try.
Castle Dre was returned to peace. There was a shrine in the room. Carved figures of Reggie and his enemies in Bright Fir Forest. The frogs had planned it all to lure him here.
Oh, more mole gear? Oh, that's pretty cool. Anything to take? Reggie's frog. Okay. Well, there we go. We are done with the DLC. We'll finish off the quest and see what's up. But, yep, that was it. It's 40 minutes. Now all we have left is Bloody Whiskers. Don't know if I'll record the entire thing, but I'll at least record the beginning. Probably not the whole thing, though. I'll probably do some of it off camera. That way I can listen to music and just try not to, because it's just gonna be a lot of me dying, and I don't really care to record that if it's up for a platinum.
The squirrels of the Bright Fir rejoiced to hear Castle Dre was back to its somber state of peace once more. The Squirrel Elder could start the Leaf's Fall Festival at last.
Let's
Reggie
go.
basked in the joy of the squirrel folk, as warming as the golden light of the firs. He reclined in his chair and was honored with a cup of bright sap. Being king has its perks.
Let's go. Alright, that's it. We're done. And that is all of Tales of Iron. I don't know if I saved. I think I saved. That's 10 hours and 51 minutes in. I should have saved in the chair, right? What? Where am I? Why am I over here? Weird. Alright, yep. 10 hours and 51 minutes to basically get the 99%. And then we'll see how long this next playthrough takes us. You know what? We'll just... Okay, so I was on just regular. So we'll do that. We'll include that into this video.
For centuries in wonder, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name, unified the Rat Kingdoms under one rule, repelling Green Lord and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson King climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance, amassing an army of unfathomable scale. He burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword, so it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And
That's
so
me!
your tale begins.
Let's go. Oh, this guy. Immediately rosed up. It's morning, sire. Go to your wardrobe. Get dressed. Thank
When
you.
his squire woke him with this god-awful noise, the young prince was dreaming about this day. Just like he had for months. Now it was here, he'd better be ready.
Man, I don't have any of it. Oh, of course I don't, but oh, if only, right? If only. Alright, let's see how this new playthrough treats us. Oh my gosh, look at my health. Oh, this is bad. This is already scaring me. Oh
If he'd
man.
known how unlike a dream today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
King Redis. That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, dog. Thank you. All this riches. Sounds like a door opening and closing that needs to be like oiled. Mm-hmm. Man,
All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance. Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left.
brother.
Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast.
I'll have to go to the cellar first. This dude's still eating? Brother. Bro. Thanks for one of the mini bears.
Found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Quick to offer one.
If he had the ingredients, his brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, my health is looking all right. So now what? Now I gotta go upstairs. Okay. Blueprints needed. Oh,
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. He'd make some for Reggie, if the young prince could find blueprints for a rat of his stature.
What's up with this guy? He's like gambling.
His eldest brother didn't think Reggie could hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast, but Reggie could be faster. Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry with his trusty shield.
Man, this guy's really going around the board.
The dummy's final attack shook the ground. Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
Oh. Got something to say? Good job, man. Thanks.
Dennis was impressed. If Reggie could just grow another couple inches, he might even have been worried.
Okay, now what? So weird having like none of the map. Up on the D-pad. Mm-hmm. Let me through. Yep, thanks. Let me through. I didn't know that.
Reggie'd never seen the Crimson Fort so full of ratfolk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession.
Alright. Yep, thank you. Why are you blocking me, dog? I know. I'm trying to follow him.
If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this would be no easy win for Dennis.
Oh no. I died in 2 hits. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I guess technically though, I get more heals. You gonna start AoEing? Oh nah. Let's go.
He'd done it. He'd proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
No.
His dream was about to come apart.
No. How could this happen to me? Where am I? Like 3 arrows? Am I? Oh, somebody else.
The prince woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father. He needed a place to recover, somewhere to make a plan.